What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber died trying. You see the thumbnail. I was listening to Mike Tyson talk about being a people pleaser. And he's like, a person who uh tries to make everyone happy, you know, isn't actually making themselves happy. They don't like themselves because they're more concerned about they're not a friend to themselves. And I thought about that and I was like, man, that's profound, because if I'm concerned about your happiness and your well-being and your peace and your comfort, and to make sure everybody is not going to be on edge, so this can be an easy experience, what am I concerned about with myself? And usually that's absolutely nothing. And I think looking back at the conversation that I saw when Will Smith, I was looking at Will Smith on YouTube, and he was talking about, he was the one trying to keep the peace and be a people pleaser, because that was a way to keep the animosity at a minimum. Sometimes he said he felt like a coward because, if he couldn't do anything physically, he would, keep the energy light to make sure it doesn't get aggressive. And I thought about it like, you know what? I've always tried to figure out what is that, the energy or that void that I see and feel in people who always are trying to make other people happy. And it's because they feel guilt. I think they feel guilty, that they're not making themselves happy. Like, making themselves happy would make them feel guilty. It's like a lose-lose situation. If I just worry about myself first, I think that'd be wrong, because I should be worried about these people. I should be an instrument. I should be of use or of service to other people. And if I put myself first, am I a good person? That's how it comes off in my mind about the dynamic of it. And then I think about other people who are like, listen, self-preservation is a law of land. If I'm not straight, nobody around me is going to be straight. Now, some people pervert that and make it like happy wife, happy life, as in if people don't make you happy, you're going to make them miserable. But that's not it. I mean, it's one of those things where, I'm not going to make myself unhappy to make you happy, because ultimately I know you're not going to go out of your way to make me happy. Now, the irony about this is, if you're not a friend of yourself, who are you expecting to be a friend of you? You see what I'm saying? Like, because some people take score. Like, some people really take score. Like, look, man, some people are nice to people while they're taking score. I did this, I did this, I did this, I did this. So the niceness doesn't come off as being genuinely nice. It comes off as being, like I like to call it a taxi cab ride or Uber ride. You're charging me for my friendship by the deed, and it's like, not cool. But also, I don't think you should forget. I think you should keep a list to see if you're getting anything back. I think you should keep inventory of your good deeds with people who don't reciprocate in particular. Because you got to know when to cut it off. Because that's what I think winds up happening to people who are not a friend to themselves, because they're a people pleaser. They are not keeping count, so they don't know when to cut it off. Like, I can be giving and free and loving to people, but there's got to come a point where I go, you know what? I've done enough for you. I've done enough for you. No more for you. I'll do something for them, but not you. But the issue is, when you're looking in the mirror, you're doing that to yourself. You got to take care of everybody else around you before you take care of you. And you're expecting the people that you're taking care of to take care of you, and they're so busy getting taken care of by you that they don't care about you. If you're not putting yourself first, they're not, and I hate to say this, they're not going to put you first. Because most people are selfish, self-centered, however you want to call it. So they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. So I'm going to leave it at that. Like, share, subscribe, or die. Try and catch you on the next one. Peace.